Kevin, you're about to be married. How does it feel?
It's exciting. 52 years later, I found the right one to marry.
Kelly, you're about to be married. How does it feel?
I am blessed and I love my honey. I love you, Kevin.
Everybody, if you could stand for the bride, please. Thank you.
Love you, Mom. Sit here.
If you'd like to hand off your bouquet, please feel free to do so. I want you to come on in here. Everybody, please be seated. Thank you. Come in here.
Mom, take my flowers until she fixes it.
You're going to step in just a little bit further so she can get the picture correct.
Beautiful.
Hold hands. Hold hands. Makes everybody feel more comfortable if everybody holds hands. I won't join in. My hands are busy. That would look a little weird. Please be seated, folks. It's okay. Thank you. Kevin and Kelly would also like to ask for, I understand and see that, photos will be taken. And they would just like to be able to post the photos online themselves first before anybody else does. So if everybody could hold off on posting any photos, they thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have gathered here to celebrate the marriage of Kevin and Kelly. Marriage is a promise between two people who love each other, who trust that love, who honor one another as individuals, and who wish to spend the rest of their lives together. Marriage enables two separate souls to share their desires, longings, dreams and memories, their joys and sorrows, and to help each other through all of the uncertainties of life. However, marriage is much more than a promise. Marriage is a commitment to make that joy deep, deeper than happiness, deep into the discovery of who you most truly are. It is a commitment to a spiritual journey, to a life of becoming, in which joy can comprehend despair, running through rivers of pain, and into joy once again. Yes, marriage is a lifelong commitment, but even more, it is a covenant. A covenant that says, I love you, I trust you, I will be there for you when you are hurting, and when I am hurting, I will not leave. It is a covenant intended not to provide haven from pain or from anger or sorrow. Life offers no such haven. Instead, marriage is intended to provide a sanctuary safe enough to risk loving, living, and sharing from the center of your hearts. This is worth everything. The words we say today have no magic or prophetic power. The power of your wedding vows are merely a reflection of a reality that already exists in your hearts and minds. Kelly and Kevin, there's nothing that I can say, there's nothing that you can say to each other that will ensure a long and happy, satisfying and committed marriage. Only your love for one another and your integrity to make your commitments real can ever do that. I humbly offer the words of author William A. Peterson, who wrote The Art of Marriage, and who I believe has captured in words the essence of this commitment that you're about to make here tonight. I hope that you will keep his words upon your heart and refer to them again and again. He writes, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with your honeymoon. It should continue throughout all of your years together. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together to face the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers within your whole family. It's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It's speaking kind words of appreciation to one another and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. It's not looking for perfection in one another. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each of you can continue to grow. But most importantly, and please never forget, it's not only marrying the right partner, it's also being the right partner. This is the art of a long, long marriage. Now let's have a little fun and do our sand signal. Come on over here. Now, in continuing with the coral pink and pinky, light pinky theme here, I even have the sand to go with that.
Aw,
So I
thank you.
one up to you.
All right.
Aw, thank you.
So the bride gets to choose her color, white or the coral.
I'll go with coral.
Pick it up, Kevin. Now the bride, of course, always gets to go first with the good stuff. So if you pour the sands alternately in here, okay, you're going to make what I call like a little layer cake.
A layer cake.
Like a layer cake, yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to be beautiful.
Okay.
So the bride shall start first. So go right ahead.
And we join together with our pouring.
You can if you would like. You absolutely can.
Honey, would you please join me in pouring the
you
sand?
start first.
And now we celebrate your union as it is symbolized through the pouring of these two individual containers of sand. One represents Kevin and all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be. The other represents you, Kelly, and all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be. As the two vials of sand are poured together into the third keepsake vase, the individual containers of sand will cease to exist. They are now joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated or poured again back into their individual vases, the love and bond between the two of you now shall become inseparable. Back to your spots.
Back to our spots.
And now at this point here, you both would like to have something that you'd like to say to each other, and it is customary for the groom to start, and then the bride to go afterwards.
Okay.
So the groom shall start.
Kelly, you're the love of my life. We laugh now that 2 weeks later, after we started dating, I told you I loved you. And now, I know that freaked you out, but my gut instinct was right, because here we are, 6 years later, getting married. You're my best friend, my lover, and my long life partner. You're beautiful inside and out. I know we do everything together. I love your sense of humor. It's nice that we can make each other laugh. You're caring, you're honest. I love that you're a little crazy and sassy at times. I'll always be by your side through the tough times in life. You're my supporter as well. I love you whether we're rich or poor, healthy or sick. I pledge to hold these promises dear to my heart for the rest of my life. Most of all, I'll never give up on our marriage. I love you with all my heart. Kelly Ray.
Thank you, honey. And this is what makes us a special couple, because I've shared a lot of the things that you have shared. Kevin, as I stand here before you, I look into your eyes. I see all the things I fell in love with. Starting with our first date, when you said you wondered if I even liked you because I did not contact you for 2 or 3 days later. Then later you said I seemed a little cocky, but worth another date. So you took another chance on me. And look at us now, 6 years later. Kevin, I can never thank you enough for everything you have done for me and all the wonderful things you have yet to do. You have always been such of an accepting and non-judgmental of my family. I wish we would have met 20 years sooner, because seeing you with our grandchildren, I know you would have been a phenomenal father as you are a papa. Kevin, you are my best friend, my true love, my soulmate. I am very blessed to have you in my life. You are my person. You are my saint. I thank you for asking me to be your wife, my lifelong partner. I truly love the person you are. Your laugh, your sense of humor, and how we have so much fun together. I love that I will spend the rest of my life with you. I love the thoughts of growing old with you and going through challenges, embracing joy from this moment until the end of time. Kevin, all I ask of you is that you be yourself, always be truthful, trust that you can look for me for love, friendship, and support, as I will rely on you for these things as we take this journey through our lives together, and I will challenge myself to do the same as your wife. I devote myself to your happiness. I promise to nurture your dreams, because through them you shine. And that's what I love to see in you from the inside out. Kevin, you know it's love when you know each other's thoughts and complete each other's sentences as we do. You know it's love when we buy each other the exact same greeting cards 4 or 5 times on different holidays. You know it's love when my friends and family say to me, Kelly, you've met your match. You guys complement each other and look so happy together. Or when my mom loves my significant other almost as much as I do, especially in those white pants. You know it's love when we're up at the cabin relaxing on a 2-seated swing and you give it one extra good push and we flip over backwards, laying there with our feet dangling in the air and just laughing together for 10 minutes. You know it's love when I pull into your driveway and you run out of the house, jump so high you kick your heels together in the air from excitement. You know it's love, or scare me, when you tell me for the first time 2 weeks later that you love me. But last but not least, you know it's love when I tape a note to the back of your Hawaiian shirt and send you off to work. On a more serious note, Kevin, with all of your kindness, unselfishness, and trust, I will always be by your side, create a wonderful life together, and the most wonderful thing I decided to do was to share my life and heart with you. From this day forward, I will not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter and my arms be your home. Kevin Michael O'Reilly, you complete my life and I love you.
Love you too.
Hi.
That was nice. So you'll remember that. And that was good.
Thank you.
May we have the rings, please? May we have the rings, please?
Sorry.
It's okay. Thank you. And the groom shall go first.
Okay.
You hold it in your
And
hand.
wait, I'll let you know. Do you, Kevin, accept this woman, Kelly, as your wife, joining with her today in matrimony, offering your friendship and loving care, honoring her growth and freedom as well as your own, cherishing and respecting her, loving and embracing her in times of adversity and times of joy? If so, answer now. I do.
I do.
Please place the ring on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
Other way.
With this ring, I do wed.
Take this ring as a sign
Take this ring as a sign
of my everlasting and unconditional love.
of my
Of my everlasting
everlasting conditional love
with all that I am
for all that I am,
and all that I have
for all that I have,
from this day forward as your husband.
for this day forward as my husband.
Do you, Kelly, accept this man Kevin as your husband, joining with him today in matrimony, offering your friendship and loving care, honoring his growth and freedom as well as your own, cherishing and respecting him, loving and embracing him in times of adversity and times of joy? If so, answer now. I do.
I do.
Please place the ring on Kevin's finger and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Take this ring as a sign
Take this ring as a sign
of my everlasting and unconditional love
with my everlasting and unconditional love
with all that I am and all that I have
with all that I am and all that I have
from this day forward as your wife.
from this day forward as your wife.
Love has no giver and no receiver. You are each the giver and each the receiver. The wedding rings that you now see in your fingers, the symbols in visible form of an unbroken circle. It's the unbroken circle of your love. So that wherever you go, whatever you do, you may always return to your shared life together. May these rings always remind you of the power of your love for one another. Kevin and Kelly, in the presence of your family and friends who have joined with you here today to share in this moment of joy, you have declared your deep love and affection for one another. You've stated your wish to live together, always open to a deeper, richer friendship and partnership. You have formed your own union based on respect and honor. Therefore, it is my joyful responsibility to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. Kevin, please kiss your bride.
We're happy!
You did it, girl.
Because I'm happy.
If you feel like that's what you want.
and don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I belong. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down. Can't nothing. Bring me down. You love it too.
Well, you guys come out. What's good? Come on, Mama. I want to give you a hug. Woo! Go, Mama, go! Woo! Get it, Mama! Woo! Go, girl! Give us hugs! Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I belong. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I belong. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down. Ain't nothing. Bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down. Ain't nothing. Bring me down. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. I love your shirt. You're rocking it, baby. Woo!
I'm happy.
How was
Party time.
You're on video. Come on, everybody, up front. Ready? Video. Smile, dance. Love it. Oh, there's a prop. Oh. Woo! Get it, baby. Get it. There's a prop. Woo!
Congratulations, you two. As I've said, I've never seen a more beautiful couple than you two. You guys are meant for each other. Just ecstatic for you. And you just got a start of a new life together.
We remember when you guys first met, and Kevin was so excited and couldn't wait to introduce us to Kelly. And he told us how beautiful she was on the inside and out, and she is. And we just are so honored to be here. And thank you for inviting us and having us here. And what a beautiful day for two beautiful people. And we wish you health and happiness for the rest of your lives together.
Congratulations, Kevin and Kelly.
I just want to say that it's really remarkable that my sister has found somebody that can match her, not only in her wits, but with her heart and with their true love together. It's comical to see them together. It's almost as if you're watching a movie on the big screen. But I guess that's what makes life so magical, are those two moments when two people meet and they know once and for all this is where they want to be. So from our family to yours, congratulations.
Congratulations.
When I first saw them together, I was like, okay, well, now that we're here, I'm glad to say that I can't believe they finally made it, and I hope the best to them for many more years to come. All right. Congratulations, Kelly, Kevin.
Hi. I know Kevin is the love of her life. Being her mom, she's been through several relationships, and I just want to say how proud I am that she picked out the most wonderful and the best man she possibly could. And I know she was in love with him when she said, "Mama, he's the one." Love you guys.
Hi, I'm Fran. I'm Kelly's stepsister. I've known her since she was a little little girl, and I'm so glad that her and Kevin finally got married. It's been a long time coming, and I'm happy to be here.
I would just like to say that I love you, Mom, and Kevin very much, and I can't wait to see where this adventure takes you guys. You've already been through so much and had so much fun, and I can't wait to see where you guys are 50 years from now.